Rangers' summer is shaping up to be anything but quiet, and behind the scenes a major shift in power and planning is already underway. Let's break this down. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. At the centre of it all is Chairman Andrew Kavanagh, who is taking an unusually hands-on role as the club prepares for a pivotal transfer window. This isn't a distant figure signing off deals from afar. Kavanagh is actively involved, regularly at Ibrox, and in direct communication with manager Danny Roll as plans begin to take shape. While the squad is currently in Spain for warm weather training, the real work is happening off the pitch. Key meetings between Roll and the Rangers hierarchy are scheduled, with the summer strategy high on the agenda. According to reports, Kavanagh isn't just observing, he's influencing. From monitoring budgets to having a say in recruitment, the chairman is deeply embedded in the club's decision-making process. That level of involvement has sparked debate. Some see it as a sign of ambition, a chairman fully invested in restoring Rangers to the top. Others question whether his limited football background could complicate matters. But crucially, Kavanagh is said to be leaning on experienced voices, ensuring that while he's hands-on, he's not acting alone. And then there's the plan itself. Defensively, Rangers are bracing for change. With several players set to return to their parent clubs, strengthening the backline has become a priority. One name already rising to the top is Luke Graham. The Dundee centre-back is viewed as a key target, and there's growing belief that Rangers could move quickly, potentially sealing a deal before the window even opens. But the ambitions don't stop there. Further forward, attacking reinforcements are also under consideration. Tyrese Campbell is a player admired by Roll, with his pace and versatility fitting the profile Rangers are targeting. However, as it stands, interest remains exploratory, with no formal approach yet made. All of this points to a carefully constructed but highly active summer strategy. This isn't just about adding numbers to the squad. It's about reshaping Rangers in Roll's image, backed by a chairman who is determined to play a central role in that transformation. The collaboration between manager and ownership could prove decisive, if they get it right. Because make no mistake, this window could define the next chapter at Ibrox. A hands-on chairman, a manager with clear ideas, and a shortlist already forming. Rangers' summer transfer master plan is no longer speculation, it's in motion. Before we get into our next story, if you are enjoying today's video and you would like to see more and stay updated with the latest Rangers news, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. Thank you, let's get back into the video. In other news, speculation is beginning to gather pace around Nicholas Raskin, with the midfielder's recent form for Rangers and the Belgium national team placing him firmly in the spotlight ahead of the summer transfer window. What once felt like distant interest is now evolving into a far more tangible narrative, driven by performances that are becoming increasingly difficult for potential suitors to ignore. The latest reminder of his growing influence arrived at Falkirk, where Rangers produced a stunning turnaround to defeat Falkirk 6-3. Trailing 2-0 in the first half, the visitors looked disjointed and vulnerable, yet the second half response was emphatic. At the heart of that revival was Raskin, who not only found the net with a crucial goal, but also contributed an assist, dictating the tempo as Rangers overwhelmed their opponents. It was the type of all-action midfield display that has increasingly defined Raskin's game. Once Rangers found their rhythm, he became the driving force, linking play, pressing aggressively, and showing composure in decisive moments. His ability to impact the game in multiple phases has not gone unnoticed, and former manager Ian McCall believes it is only a matter of time before serious offers arrive. Speaking on BBC Radio Scotland, McCall highlighted how Raskin's international exposure has elevated his profile, making him a natural target for clubs across Europe. He also referenced comments from Billy Dodds, who has long argued that deploying Raskin in a more advanced role allows him to influence matches more directly. That viewpoint was vindicated against Falkirk, particularly with the timing and importance of his goal. Beyond the numbers, what continues to stand out is Raskin's completeness as a midfielder. Despite not possessing imposing physical stature, he combines strength with intelligence, competing effectively in duels, and even excelling aerially. It is a rare blend that allows him to operate across multiple roles, whether shielding the defense, driving forward with the ball, or contributing in the final third. As McCall succinctly put it, he is a player capable of doing just about every job in the middle of the pitch. This rising reputation inevitably brings uncertainty for Rangers. Under the guidance of Danny Röhl, Raskin has become a central figure, and any potential departure would represent a significant disruption. The club, however, are not in an immediately vulnerable position. With 2 years remaining on his contract, they retain a degree of control over his future and are under no pressure to sell at a reduced price this summer. That said, timing will be critical. Allowing Raskin's contract to run down further could diminish his market value, creating a dilemma that clubs in Rangers' position often face. Sell now and maximize profit, or retain a key asset in pursuit of on-field success, with the risk of reduced financial return later. Interest is unlikely to be in short supply. Turkish side Besiktas were linked with a move during the winter window, while clubs in the Premier League have previously been credited with monitoring his progress. Among them, Tottenham Hotspur were mentioned, and the intensity and pace of English football would appear well suited to Raskin's energetic style. For Rangers supporters, the situation is a familiar one. Talented players develop, attract attention, and eventually move on. The key lies in managing that process effectively, ensuring that departures happen at the right time for the right price, and with minimal disruption to the team's ambitions. In Raskin's case, there is a growing sense that one more season at Ibrox could represent the ideal scenario. It would allow him to continue his development, further enhance his value, and potentially help deliver success on the pitch before making the next step in his career. For the club, it would provide both stability and the opportunity to negotiate from a position of strength. What is clear is that Raskin's trajectory is pointing upwards. Performances like the one at Falkirk are no longer isolated flashes. They are becoming the norm. And as that consistency builds, so too will the inevitability of interest turning into concrete offers, setting the stage for a pivotal summer in his career. Ultimately, Rangers are approaching a defining crossroads with Nicholas Raskin. His rise from a promising talent to a complete influential midfielder has been rapid, and with that evolution comes the unavoidable reality of external interest intensifying. Performances like the one at Falkirk are not just match-winning contributions, they are statements reinforcing the idea that he is ready for the next level. For Rangers, the challenge lies in balancing ambition with pragmatism. Keeping Raskin ensures continuity, quality, and a genuine chance to build on current momentum. Selling, however, could bring in a significant fee that helps reshape the squad. But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.